Smoke 2024, the year of the dragon. Your hosts, Kim Keeney, Paul DeGrocco, Michael Herklots, and Honest Abe Dababneh. Special guest appearances by Fieri, Chazz Palminteri, Drew Newman, Eric Espinoza, Evan Darnell, Paul DeSilvio, Pedro Gomez, Stephen Fonte, and Steve Saka. Dragons. So cool. Love that Train Your Dragon movie.
Welcome, everyone, to the Great Smoke 2024, the Year of the Dragon. We are so excited and glad you are here to join us. I am sitting here with three of the most amazing people getting ready to start this epic afternoon. To my right, none other than the man we call Michael Herklots, the most debonair man I know. Looking good.
Very nice.
Absolutely. And to my left is the beautiful Kim Keeney, as always, here back 4 years in a row.
I am. I can't believe it's been 4 years. I love it.
Isn't it amazing?
Let's keep going.
It's gone by so fast.
Bonkers.
4 years of doing this live. Well, 3 years of live and virtual, and now 4 years of doing it virtually.
4 years virtual at all. You changed the game, Abe.
Thank you.
Really? It's amazing here.
I was getting ready to introduce you now.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't skip it.
I figured you just weren't going to.
Well, you know, we're never really sure whether you show up or not, so I forgot. I'm so sorry.
That's why my double's out there.
In
somewhere.
the first 30 seconds, we've already managed to slaughter Paul.
No, the Italian scallion himself, Paul DeGrocco, is joining us today. As always, the dynamic team that brings this event live and in person to everyone at home watching right now. So thank you very much for joining us. You caught a late flight last night again.
It was a crazy, it's been a crazy 24 hours.
Right?
But, I mean, it's great. Yesterday, we spent the day, the last day of the Pro Cigar Festival in Santiago, Dominican Republic. We finished the night with the annual gala. The president of the Dominican Republic was there.
Wow.
We had auction lots galore. It was a complete, total success. We raised over $500,000 for the charities.
That's
and then
amazing.
We bolted out the door, jumped on a plane, and here we are.
What time did you land?
I landed about 12:30.
All right, that's not as bad.
I got
you
to the
landed
hotel
like
about
1:30. 2 o'clock one year.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was rough.
That was rough. But you know what? It's all worth it. Because here we are. The show must go on, Abe.
The show must go on. And I got to say, I'm going to save the pretty for last, but very nice jacket you're sporting there today.
Thank you, man. I'm loving this.
You got
this
a
is
little
my
upgrade
style.
than mine. This is a Chinese 7X, just so you know, everybody at home. This is literally a 7X jacket from China. That's the best I could do. I couldn't find
it
one
looks
bigger than
great. It honestly does. It looks authentic. I'm loving this. I wore this morning to my son's basketball game, and my wife was mortified. All the dads came up to me. They're like, "That is awesome."
Right? And only the dads would. Meanwhile, all the wives are sitting there, what's he doing?
Right. There's going to be something on the Facebook page talking about me.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, guys.
I'm
sorry.
Always making the rest of us look better is Kim Keeney.
Kim.
Absolutely.
Thank
How have you been?
Dashing.
I've been good. I miss all my cigar friends.
It might have been a year since I saw you.
I think it's literally been a year since I saw
the last
anyone.
Great Smoke. What have you been up to?
I've been building race cars and racing cars.
Building
for the
race
past
cars. Is
year.
that so sick?
Everyone thinks it's the craziest thing, but yeah, pretty much.
Building race cars. Now,
I am.
You're not driving them. You're just building them.
I build, but I also am racing.
Are you racing
yeah,
too?
I
Oh
go
my
to
God.
Texas in
I didn't know
3
that.
weeks. Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's been fun.
Good stuff. Well, everybody at home, just want to give you a quick little run through. If you're trying to get in the TGS store for all the event specials and stuff like that, you could just go to thegreatsmoke.com, click in, enter store. If you're already logged in on the site, it'll check you right in. If you got your ticket from somebody else, all you need is your reference ID, and you can log in there. For all event orders today, please allow 7 to 10 days for processing orders. 7 to 10 business days. We're going to have a lot going on, but we will expedite the process and try to get the orders out to you as soon as possible. We will have 5 raffles, as always this year. 5 different segments with 5 different prizes, and everybody is entered, whether you came live or you're home watching. So stay tuned. You're going to win some epic stuff hopefully tonight. And other than that,
I think we should also encourage folks, if you're at home and watching this, please take pictures of what you're doing, take videos, post them, tag them, and also make sure you share the feed. If you're watching this on YouTube, share it. If you're watching it on Facebook, share it to your feed and let people see the amount of fun that we're having.
And we
here.
want to see those, because we know several people do great smoke parties.
like watch parties, absolutely.
Yeah, so we
Let's
want to
see
see
it.
those. Post them so that we can all see them, because we
and
love
tag
that.
us so that we can see it too. Tag us, tag The Great Smoke, tag Smoke Inn Cigars. Just tag everybody you know so that we can find it.
Great, awesome stuff.
I'm excited, man. I can't wait to get out there.
Just started.
Just started. The energy's already electric a little bit in this room.
You can see the VIPs just got in. Wait, let me get out of the way here so you can just see what's happening.
Yeah,
there.
they're loading in there. Let me get. I take up the most camera space. There you go.
It's a bustle right now, as they say.
It's a bustle in the VIP section right now.
Just as we went live, those floodgates opened.
Yes.
And they came plowing in. The race for seating. I mean, it's like bigger than Black Friday Thanksgiving.
But it's like a family reunion. Like,
Totally.
I can't tell you how many hugs I gave in the last hour being here.
Yeah.
It's just so great to see everybody.
Now, last year you guys were at the dinner, but you guys didn't make it this year. But we had to change venue. And let me tell you something. It was one of the best, most beautiful dinners I've ever had.
Evan sent me pictures from
It
the
was
event, and I was so
amazing.
jealous.
Evan and the team over at Potions and Motions really did an amazing job. The setting was amazing because they made us change the venue last minute.
I saw pictures.
It was stellar. Great.
Yeah, it looked great.
I had a power bar. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you had fun.
Right?
That's great.
All right. So there's a couple things we had. Last year was our first ever tailgate party. And once again, the Distinguished Ruffians came back again. And I heard it was bigger and better. And I heard you were out there partying a little bit with them.
Oh, yeah. We were taking shots at 10:30 this morning. It was fucking great. I loved it. Yeah, buddy.
You covered? We got some footage from that earlier. Let's take it to the footage and see how that went.
What's up, guys? I am out here at the Distinguished Ruffians tailgate party, and I have somebody with me that I'm sure everybody watching knows, Mr. Eric Espinosa. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm enjoying everything out here.
How's it been? Everybody's out here having fun, drinks, food. How about you? What are we smoking?
We're smoking, I'm smoking the L'Orange, but we made a cigar. Espinosa Cigar made a cigar for the Distinguished Ruffian. The first 100 people to show up. You know, they got 13,000 members all over the country, and Mitch, he runs the club. You know, we got a huge following with those guys, and those guys are like the plague. Every time I do an event, they're everywhere. That green stands out. They have those shirts, you know, with their logo, and it's great. I mean, the more the merrier.
All right, I love it. That's Eric. We're going to see who else is out here and head it back to you guys. All right, guys, I have Mitch with me, and Mitch, kind of tell us what you did, who you are, and kind of, you know, all about it.
All right, so 10 years ago, this started as a project in my backyard of trying to find other cigar smokers because I just didn't really know any. So I got the idea to make an Instagram page and a website to do reviews, not really thinking it would turn into much, just said, hey, you know, if you follow my Instagram page and send me a link, I'll send you a member patch. It started with one person and then just kind of exploded. So we're celebrating our 10th year. We're at almost 13,000 members now. That's worldwide. We have state chapters. It's our second year doing the tailgate party. Each year we're going to try to make it a little bit bigger, a little better, you know, learn from the things that need to be changed. We're having a huge 10th anniversary party in New Orleans. We're also, Abe doesn't know it yet, but we're having a local party in Florida as well for our 10th anniversary. It's really just a way to try to get people together that are in the cigar community, hang out and have some fun.
I love it. You guys know cigar people. We love a good club. Everybody, come on out to the tailgate. If you missed it, you better come next year. We're having food, we're having drinks, we're having smokes. It's a good time. All right, guys, so we know cigar people are a unique group of people. I'm out here at the tailgate, and I found a dragon of my own. All right, introduce yourself and I guess tell us what you're doing. You having fun? Is this your first time? Tell us.
All right, I'm Vince Benetti, the anti-goat. Can I curse?
Whatever you want.
Fuck Alex. No, it's like my third or fourth one here. And I've got an inflatable dragon over there. We're all having a good time. The Distinguished Ruffians are over there. It's the tailgate party, TGS 2024. Roar!
Don't miss out. Clearly, everybody's already drinking. We're having fun.
There is no event like it.
I mean, where are you going to get a guy in a dragon suit?
There's no event like it.
For the love of
He
God.
matches the event perfect. I loved it.
And he was here early when I was pulling up. He like ran to me and gave me a hug. I'm like, dude, you're gonna be warm today.
This is again, you know, you were talking about this in years past. That tailgating thing was kind of organic. Like, it's been happening forever. We just kind of formalized it now.
No, it was a couple of years ago. We were setting up here because we're here all week setting up, getting ready for this. And I walked out to check a setting, and there's one guy and his wife out there. That's it. One guy.
But at Herfing, they were out seated smoking.
They had chairs, beers, and cigars. So once I saw cigars, I figured it had to be us. So I literally walked over to them. I went live on Facebook. I said, "What are you guys doing?" "We're tailgating." I said, "You know the event's not till tomorrow." "Yeah, we had nothing to do. We're coming to get." I said, "You know."
Wait, it wasn't even day of?
No, this was on Friday. And I'm like, "You know you're going to start a trend."
I love it.
And sure enough, last
we
year,
are.
the Distinguished Ruffians, Mitch Rockwell, reached out to me. He said, "We'd love to throw a tailgate party. All yours." And now we have another
It was
tailgate
hopping
party.
out there. Mike and I went out there.
Paul and I did a quick early swoop and got to see people and hang out and talk. Then I had to come in and start prepping. Paul, you got down and dirty out there. You talked to some people. You had a little fun.
I did. I stayed outside for a while.
Do we have that tape? Let's see what Paul did.
Thanks, Michael. All right, so we're out here. It's obviously buzzing. Kim was out there with the guys having the barbecue, but now I'm here in the VIP section with everybody waiting to get in. And of course, we saw a staple from Smoke Inn, from the Great Smoke, the good doctor, Dr. Lee. So how many years is this for you?
This is year number 8, and it just gets better and better.
So what do you think about the theming this year? Are you excited?
Absolutely. I heard they got fortune cookies. They went all in on this.
There is, and maybe we'll come and check with you later to see what your fortune was.
I won a year's worth of free cigars. That's what I told Abe. I told Abe I want free cigars.
Oh, all right, good. So, Abe, take note of that. Maybe we'll just keep a little check mark there. Well, good. What are you looking forward to most?
Every year it gets better and better. I mean, literally being in the back of a parking lot 8 years ago, through the German club to this event, and look at the people that are here. I mean, it's incredible.
It's unbelievable. Well, we're going to go talk to some more of them, but thank you so much, my friend. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Guys, have a great time. Thank you.
All right, so we need to chat with my good friend Kevin from Cigar Prop here. Let me put this down, because Kevin is like the most incredible human being on the planet. Because I just had a baby, I wasn't sure if I was going to be here. So basically, Kevin is the fill-in me, right?
Yes, and when I heard you had the baby, I had mixed reactions. I was happy for you, but I was sad for me, you know, because this is the ultimate gig right here, co-hosting the Great Smoke.
I have a real important question to ask you about the jacket. Can you button yours?
Yeah.
Crap. I can't.
You can't?
I gained a little bit of baby weight since we purchased the jacket. So, all right, well, so he wears the jacket better than me. Kevin, what are you looking forward to most at this event?
Just, I like the new format with getting the cigars ahead of time instead of waiting. Sometimes it takes an hour to go through that line, and then while you're in line, there's so much going on stage, and it's like, oh, do I stay in line? Do I go see the dancers? What do I do? So now we have all of our stuff. We can go in. I don't have to miss anything, and then I can go in and talk to all the manufacturers at my leisure, one at a time. I can go back and forth, and that's what I'm excited about most this year.
I think the manufacturers appreciate it as well, but we'll catch up with you in a little bit. I'll see how you're doing with the jacket. You wear it well, my friend.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm scouring the VIP crowd here looking for first-timers, and there's plenty of them, but in the VIP area, there are a select few because everybody knows you have to get your VIP tickets really quickly before they sell out. And I found someone here who's lucky enough to be here for his first time, but in VIP. So what's your name, and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Timothy Menendez from Melbourne, Florida.
And Timothy, how did you get so lucky to come for your first time in the VIP section?
My buddy John, who lives not too far from here, one of his buddies backed out, and he gave me a call. He knows I like whiskey, knows I like cigars, and told me I had another ticket and told me to come on down. So
I don't think you have any idea, or maybe you do, of how insane this event is going to be for you, because the two things you just mentioned are the two biggest things here at the Great Smoke. What are you looking forward to the most?
The Elijah Craig tasting.
Okay, I'll meet you over there, all right?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Enjoy your first time. Michael, I'm going to send it back to you, and I'm going to hang out here in the VIP section because this is the place to be. I'll see you guys later.
Unbelievable. It looked like so much fun. First time VIP.
I know. First time coming to the Great Smoke, and he was in the VIP. He's like, yeah, I've heard about it before. I was like, I don't think you have any idea what you're into right now. And he was starting to like look in, and like he's getting all excited.
I really, really get excited when I hear this is someone's first time.
I met a couple of people out there.
I met a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's their first time, and tickets showed it because we've never gone through tickets as fast as much as we have this year.
Well, I was just going to say, how was the sellout? I mean, for those of us close to it, obviously we kind of track it.
So, we've never fully, completely sold out. We've always had tickets at the door.
Yeah.
And usually it's a good amount. So even after the door sales, it might be a stack of 20, 30 packages we still had left. I think I gave her a stack of like 40 tickets today. They're going to be gone.
So let's give viewers a sense of just the scale of this event. How many, more or less, virtual tickets did we sell?
So there was originally a 500 allotment, which then sold out, and then we had a lot of complaints. It's not like they didn't have enough time, but everybody always waits last minute. So we ended up taking because we only have so many packs.
Yep.
Yeah.
2,500 packs. So we took 100 from the live attendees, and we added one more round of virtual.
So we have about 600 who paid individual tickets.
Yes.
And of course, you're all finding your friends, and there's more people watching, and some people are just watching for fun. So there's at least 600 out there.
At least.
And then what do we have in here?
In here, by the time today's done, we'll have 2,500 people plus.
Whoa.
2,500 in the building.
If
Yes.
people are watching now and they're local enough to get here, can they come now and buy tickets at the door?
I mean, there was tickets when I dropped them off at 10 a.m.
So there's, in theory, tickets here.
But, I mean, I don't know how long they'll
Maybe
last.
not.
Right.
Because we had emails all through the evening. In fact, I had a team member literally just watching emails. He was replying at 2:30 and 3 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yes, saying there'll be tickets at the door. So I don't know, but we're excited. We got a lot going on. I tell you what's funny, though, when I looked at this place, I was literally empty room looking at it. I think it was Thursday or Friday. There was almost as many people as the dinner last night as the first Great Smoke.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Literally. I mean, I'm looking at this table like, this is about what the first Great Smoke was 18 years ago. That amount of people. So
Can you imagine serving that? I mean, how does that even happen?
Mike's got a segment coming up with Evan Darnell himself to Secretary of Steak, and I'm sure they're going
We're
to
going to talk about the dinner.
the
We'll see how it
epicness
went.
and the smoothness of how.
And his first
beautiful
comment
this
is
year.
going to be, it's going to be bigger next year. Like, it's unbelievable.
That's always the goal.
Yeah.
It's going to be bigger and better next year. Really.
If you are watching at home, please share this feed, post photos, hashtag The Great Smoke, tag The Great Smoke, tag Smoke Inn, tag everyone you know, tag us. We want to see how much fun you're having so we can engage it and amplify it and share your stories too. We're live at The Great Smoke 2024. Don't go anywhere. We will be back right after this.
We're heading to the beach for another Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea superfans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with 5% alcohol, get ready to turn up your fun in the sun all day long. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Hey everyone, Chris Duffy here again. You know, the voice of KMA Talk Radio and the Great Smoke. I'm here to tell you coverage will continue shortly. Up ahead, Michael catches up with the Secretary of Steak himself, Evan Darnell. I wonder if dragons consider us red meat or the other white meat. Thought.
Folks, welcome back to the Great Smoke 2024. We are at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Is that where we are? Where are we?
I think we're somewhere in Florida.
Some kind of a Floridian fairground of some kind.
We're in cigar heaven.
Yeah, who cares? We are at the Great Smoke 2024. There are about 600. No, how many VIPs? You remember?
It was like, no, I don't remember.
Not 600. I made that up.
That the greatest thing is watching the VIPs run in. It's like their exercise of the year.
I got the video.
It's like the running of.
As soon as it opened, I had to record it because it's just magic. Evan, the Secretary of Steak, Red Meat Lovers Club. Red Meat Lovers Club has really become something spectacular. But before we get into Red Meat Lovers Club specifically, let's talk about last night's dinner.
Last night's dinner, I may have said this before in my life, but last night's dinner was easily the best Great Smoke dinner we've ever done. It was 200 people, essentially one table. We did give people a courtesy break in the middle just in case they needed a quick exit to the restroom. But it was spectacular. We managed to serve 200 people very quickly. We did incredible ribeyes for everyone. And it really is as close to a family barbecue dinner that I could ever imagine. I grew up in a super small family with no cousins, so having everyone come together this way is truly special.
I remember Fieri sponsored it last year, and you know it's tough to imagine a table that long and envision a successful meal. And it was so great last year, and it sounds like this year was even topped that.
This was great, and I'll tell you, the reason why I'm wearing last year's T-shirt and not this year's T-shirt is because I am a walking billboard for the company that I so appreciate.
My man.
This is for you. You have like a big billboard on I-95 with the size of my back.
If I put that shirt on, you'd only see like Erie.
Yeah, you could go swimming a couple laps if you put on this T-shirt. And if I put on your jacket, you'll see me turn beet red. It basically become the Insta-Jewish sausage that I so meant to be.
in Italian casing.
Yeah, Italian casing, exactly right.
Let's share for those who don't know, in 60 seconds or less, what is Red Meat Lovers Club's mission?
Red Meat Lovers Club, well, what we do, imagine it being a cookie recipe. What we put in a bowl is incredible food, incredible cigars, incredible drink, but more importantly to me, and what is my why, if you will, it's the philanthropy, and you put them all in a bowl, and the end product is the best business networking club I think I've ever seen. And we do it organically, we do it deliciously, and we do it a lot all across the country.
And I think that's an important point to point out. Obviously, there's a lot happening with Red Meat Lovers Club here in South Florida, but there is Red Meat Lovers Club activations all over the United States.
All across the country. We are really happy that we have a great relationship with Casa de Monte Cristo. They bring us around the country. We have our own scholarship fund with Casa de Monte Cristo where we put kids through culinary school, and it's something that we're really proud of. And we're willing to travel. So reach out to us. On everyone who's watching this, I want them to join our private Facebook group. We're up to over 5,000 people. Which is free.
Which is free, and most of you are already on Facebook right now watching this this show. So how do they find Red Meat Lovers Club?
Red Meat Lovers Club on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm an old dude. Where I'm still trying to figure out Instagram. Don't get me started on the other platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. But yeah, find us on our private Facebook group, and you'll see that there's a lot of love all across the board in that group.
Evan, we have known each other for 20 years.
20 years. I don't know if people even. It's one of my. I still shake my head.
It's
We've
crazy.
met each other pre-Davidoff.
Hold on one second. We're going to swap your mic out. There you go.
This one's extra girthy.
But 20 years.
We've known each other for 20 years. It's a relationship that has gone through a few companies.
Yeah.
I've been a pain in your tush for 2
Not at all.
decades. But I am so proud of where you've gone and what we have become. It's just really one of those fun facts of the cigar world. And It is a small world. It's a big world and a small world. And we're super proud of that.
The cigar world is a small world, but the cigar world has big hearts, and we see it in Red Meat Lovers Club in every single activation. If you're not tracking Red Meat Lovers Club, please subscribe to their Facebook group. And if you are watching this and having a great time, please share the feed, post photos, tag us up, let us see how much fun you're having.
Absolutely.
This is Evan Darnell, Red Meat Lovers Club, and we will be right back after this message from Yellowstone.
The enduring spirit of our public lands inspired us to forge a spirit of our own. And it doesn't take much to see how one leads back to the other. Yellowstone, bourbon for all.
Hello, my name is Ryan Ozzy Smith with Rabbit Air, and we are so happy to be here at this historic event. Rabbit Air has become very well known amongst cigar aficionados because of our -A2 unit, a premier smoke eater that does an excellent job removing smoke from many environments. With the correct setup, you can stay inside out of the elements smoking without your landlord, neighbors, or better half complaining about the smell. You'll see our -A2 unit in many cigar lounges and bars, including the prestigious Club Macanudo in New York. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've just introduced our new product, the A3. With over 1,000 square foot of coverage, the A3 was designed with the group smokers in mind. Superior design has created an ultra-quiet unit that will not disturb the peace and serenity of smoking time, even when operating at the highest fan speeds. The A3 can be wall-mounted upright or upside down, giving you the flexibility to mount your unit as high on the wall as you desire. And the newly implemented laser particle sensor cuts down on cleaning maintenance, whilst giving you sensing precision like never before. Our award-winning customer service team is available 24/7 to answer any of the questions that you may have. And with our 90-day money-back guarantee, 5-year warranty, and free shipping, we want to make sure that you are 100% happy with your purchase. Once again, it's great being here, and thank you to Honest Abe and everyone else that has kept this epic event going. Enjoy your great smoke, stay safe, and smoke 'em if you got 'em.
My friends, we are back live, 2024, The Great Smoke, coming to you from a Floridian fairground. I need to find the name of this fairground. I'm going to get it here soon. Guys, we are still in the first hour of the TGS. So that means that we still have the VIPs pouring in and the general population still hanging out outside. Kim should be roaming the floor, mingling with folks in her dashingly sexy dragon dress. Kim,
Are you really trying to make me blush right now? Stop it! I can blush. Are
God,
you crazy?
Look at you.
Stop
Now, where are
it.
you? Are you in VIP?
I am in VIP. Everybody's getting settled. People have food. Everybody's getting their drinks. These guys are already living it up. I
And
mean,
how many seats are open? I mean, is it already filling up?
honestly, I think most of them are already filled up. Everybody's over there. We got food stations open. Everybody's getting their food. They have their VIP bar over there. Everybody's kind of up, walking around, saying hi to everybody. I mean, this event, I feel like people come from all over the country. They got to say hi to all their friends they haven't seen since last year. It's a good freaking time over here. Everybody is definitely ready to party.
Well,
that's
why
for
don't
sure.
you do us a favor? Why don't you take your cameraman and
Okay.
start roaming around a little?
Okay.
Why don't you show people at home where the stage is, where the VIP is? Take a little walk through and give us a little tour.
All right, so behind me, we got the big stage. So you guys are going to see a bunch of people over there. I'm sorry, I got scared. There's a Sasquatch behind me. Did you guys see that? There's a Sasquatch walking around. So we're in VIP. Over there, we have the VIP bar. We have the VIP food stations. If you guys want to come and follow me, I'm going to leave VIP right now. I'm going to show you guys where, in a little bit, the general admission is going to be let in, and this place is going to be filled. And I'm talking filled. I don't think there's going to be a single empty seat. So I have general admission here. If you look over there, we have the food stations getting set up, getting ready for everybody to come in. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Over there, Whiskey Row. I cannot wait. I am going to go have the time of my life over there. You guys got to try it. They have some really awesome stuff earlier. Me and Paul were already dipping into some of the Yellowstone. It was delicious. Back here, we have some of the, I just almost knocked somebody out. I'm so sorry. Over here, we have a bunch of stations, you guys. There's vendors selling lots of stuff. We have some massage tables over here. Herrera Esteli, I'm sure has games or something in there. They always do. I think, what did I play last year? Darts, maybe? A whole bunch of stuff. If you guys want to come back with me, if you go through all the little activation centers, back here is where all the cigar manufacturers are. So we got everybody back here. Anybody you want to see, they have event-only cigars here. You can buy boxes. You guys have to come back here. Go see some of the manufacturers that realistically you don't really ever get to see except here, and they're all in one place.
Right now, this is just a sneak peek. So
This is just a sneak peek. I'm not gonna, talk to anybody yet. You guys have to stay watching so I can talk to them later.
That's right. So we're going to have a lot of coverage. Kim's going to go in-depth. So is Paul. We're going to visit the activations. She's going to get to play the games. Paul's going to get to drink and eat. And I'm going to suffer over here on the stage for you because this is how we do.
I feel like you got the same whining every single year that you're so sad that
That's
you have
true.
to get stuck on the stage.
You know what? I may come for a walk around with you guys this
You
time.
are always welcome to come with us, of course.
That's right. Speaking of us, Paul is also somewhere out there walking around, cruising the floor. Paul, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a discussion right here with someone very important.
You know what? It's funny because when Abe gets in the zone, it's like, he doesn't move. He's so laser focused on this event. You can see it in his eyes. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
I can really see it in his eyes over here. And you can
Is
come
it
and
true
do
that
this.
he's ticklish?
No, same stone face.
Stone killer. Hey, Paul, Kim and I were just talking about all the fun activities going on. And besides the cigar vendors and Whiskey Row and the food stations, there's also activations, like actual activities to participate in. Tell us a little bit about the importance of having activations. What does that do for the energy and excitement of the event?
Listen, there's something to do everywhere, Michael, and I'm starting at this one because this is big, right? Because Abe's running around like crazy. Everybody wants to take a picture with Abe. Well, you can do that here, but this year we've added another element. This year, you're going to take a picture, you're going to post it, and whoever has the coolest, the best, really whatever Abe decides, because he's going to be the judge, picture that's out there, wins a prize this year at the Great Smoke 2024. So, I'm getting nervous standing next to him, so I want to walk over here because this is where we have all of the swag, the Smoke Inn store, and who's here? None other than Abe's daughter, Petra, running the show. Petra, if there were one piece of merchandise that you wanted to point out to everybody here today, what's the big piece here today?
All right, everyone, get your shirt. Finish the collection. Get them all. Get the Year of the Dragon shirt. It's so cool looking. If you don't get it, you're not cool.
You got to add to your collection. So the shirt is here. Michael said he likes your slogan. If you don't get it, you're not cool. You heard it here first, everybody. So then, Mike, as we take a walk around here, we're going to take a walk back this way because our good friends from Herrera Esteli are here with us today. And they always do something cool. And this year at their tent, they have a contest going. You can win cigars, you can win swag, but they have this awesome dartboard, basically, that's sitting back here. So you're not just smoking cigars and, like, chatting with your friends. You're doing things. So over here, we have this really, really awesome dartboard set up. Guys, get a shot of that. These guys are now competing to win prizes from Herrera Esteli. I am not. I have, all right, let me throw a dart. They want me to throw a dart. Here. All right, we got this? Michael, I'm not good at this. All right, moving on. No, it didn't. I got places to visit, man.
You didn't even poke a hole, bro.
All right, over here, the Age Upman tent. Lots of great things going on over here as well. Plus, I really honestly can't wait because I want to go over here to the claw machine. So that's where we're going to go next, guys. Let's go over here to the claw machine, and we're going to take somebody's spot, I think. There's people here at the claw machine.
Do it for the cause, Paul.
Look in here, because there's these really cool Year of the Dragon Great Smoke 2024, basically dragons that you can win. Oh, Kim, don't give me that kind of pressure. We want to jump in here. Is that one free back there?
Just
Here.
no, there's somebody there, but just scoot
there's
your
somebody
way
there.
in. I really want a dragon.
Well, he's trying really hard. Sir, what's your name?
Derek.
Derek, where are you from?
Tampa.
Derek, have you won at claw machines before?
Haven't won what?
Have you won at claw machines before?
Not very good, no.
No
it
one
look
wins
like
the
it.
claw machine.
Do you want me
It's
to win
a
one for you?
scam.
Listen, I got
Get
three
it, Paul.
kids. I got 3 kids here.
Come
Watch
on,
this.
Paul.
Watch this. So now,
Hopefully you're better at claw machines than darts.
I am not, honestly. All right, that one looks like my bet right there. Hold on, let me line it up this way.
Line it up.
This is
Oh
a
my
little bit of
goodness.
pressure. All right, here we go.
I'm watching you. I see it.
Oh, it's so close. It's going to get it. Oh! All right, one more. Hold on. One more. Tell me if I'm
disappointing.
running too long, guys. I'll be here all day. That might get it.
I'm not convinced.
Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed.
Man, I'm really letting Michael down today.
This is really...
I also want to check out the Pai Gow challenge. So there's
what?
one other spot. Pai Gow Poker. If you're familiar, it's a Chinese game, and we have that going on here now too. It's a timed event. Look at this booth, Michael. There's every player seat is filled right now. They're on a time challenge, and at the end, the person that has the most points is going to win a prize.
What are we going to win?
Check this out, guys. Get in there so you can see the poker. I know I'm not allowed back there, but listen, there's so much going on. It's an intense game of Pai Gow going on. There's tons of things.
You play Pai Gow?
I have never played Pai Gow.
I've never played Pai Gow.
No, but I've heard of it, and I heard it's actually really great.
Kim, are you a Pai Gow player?
I don't gamble.
Let me ask you this. Why don't you ask over there, Paul?
Yeah.
If you don't know how to play Pai Gow, can you learn at this activation? Are they willing to teach?
Sure. I'll try to ask.
I'm looking at that table, and they look real serious.
Do you see the stone faces
They
in
look
here?
real serious.
I don't have extra security.
That doesn't strike me as like a novice
Anthony
activation.
Anthony and Patrick look like nice guys, but I don't think they're going to jump on somebody when they attack me for interrupting their Pai Gow.
Yeah.
Wait. Hey, guys, how many of you know how to play Pai Gow over here? Are you learning now? Oh, hold on. We got somebody that knows Pai Gow.
There you go.
Okay.
What's your name, man?
Matthew.
Matthew, where are you from?
I'm from here, South Florida.
And you've been playing Pai Gow for how long?
6 years.
So how does this match up to other Pai Gow tournaments you've been in?
The best Pai Gow tournament I've ever been in. It is exciting. It is fun. It is happening. No, it's really fun. Everyone.
So do you think you'll get the most points today and win it?
Probably not, but I thought that was a push.
Uh-oh.
That was a push.
Oh, that was a push.
I thought it was a push. From here, I thought for sure that was a push.
Dude, it is all happening over here. It's really intense. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's great, though. It's fun. Smoking cigars, having a drink, playing Pai Gow, and you can do it. Come over here to the Pai Gow Center because you have a timed period of time that you have to be here. But anyway, I'm going to try and learn this, Mike. Maybe I'll teach you guys later.
I want to learn.
Okay, Kim, come on over. And then I got to win you that dragon still. So I'm going to be here for a little while. Maybe I'll grab a cigar. But, Mike, I'll send it back to you right now while I try to learn.
It looks like an awful lot of fun. Looks like people are having an awful lot of fun, too. Pai Gow, claw machines, massages. I mean, it's unbelievable what's happening here. We are still just in the first hour of the Great Smoke 2024. And we have a lot more coming. So if you have a virtual ticket and you're watching us, make sure that you go to the virtual store. And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and I'll see you when we get back.
Hi, I'm Piper, and I'm a childhood cancer survivor. I wanted to welcome you to the Kids Cancer Foundation. The Kids Cancer Foundation was founded in 2001 because when kids like us are diagnosed with cancer, life changes not just for us but for our entire family. Chemotherapy, doctor, and hospital visits soon take up all our time, and the impact on our entire family is dramatic. The doctors, nurses, and medical staff provide us with medical care, but we and our families need more than just that to get through these stressful and terrifying times in our lives. The mission of the Kids Cancer Foundation is to provide hope and support to local children and families fighting cancer. They do this by providing us with much-needed programs and services. The Patient Care Navigation Program teaches us and our families about our diagnosis and treatment. They also coordinate local, state, and national resources to help meet our families' specific financial needs. The counseling program provides emotional support services for not only us, but our entire family as well. And the Education Advocacy Program sets up hospital homebound schooling for us when we cannot attend school in person, and then helps us with school reentry services when we can return to school. They also provide tutoring for us, our siblings, and even our parents. The journey battling childhood cancer is long and difficult, but the Kids Cancer Foundation does their best to provide us with some happy memories along the way by hosting monthly Kids Night Outs, quarterly family socials, and summer camp. The Making Memories Matter program provides us and our families the opportunity to participate in a variety of family fun activities, events and trips that we would otherwise never be able to experience. They even set up professional family photo shoots to capture these memories with our families. You can help support the Kids Cancer Foundation by donating money or volunteering your time. Thank you for helping the Kids Cancer Foundation help us fight. Little warriors need big heroes like you.
We are back live, the Great Smoke 2024, West Palm Beach, Florida. Listen, we have lots of great stuff coming up, but a quick public service announcement, if I might. We've heard from you, and we understand that on the Facebook feed specifically, it might be a little glitchy and it might be buffering. So here's what we're going to do. If you are watching on YouTube, stay right where you are and don't do a thing. If you're watching on Facebook, you may notice that this feed is going to cut and restart. Stay on the Facebook page. As soon as you see that live feed come back, start watching and reshare it on your page and reshare it to your friends' pages, and we'll be right back having the Great Smoke 2024 at your watch party as soon as you reshare that feed. So we'll be right back. More coverage 2024 TGS after this.
The Great Smoke 2024 is off to a scorcher of a start. Coverage will continue shortly. Up ahead, Stephen Fonte, Yellowstone brand ambassador and executive bourbon steward. The heck is a steward? Is it me or is it getting hot in here?
Welcome back. Welcome back to Great Smoke 2024. And I am sitting down with none other than Stephen Fonte, brand ambassador and executive bourbon steward. Now, I thought to myself, Stephen, what in the hell is a bourbon steward? Until you walked over with a suitcase full of bourbon and offered me a pour, and I thought to myself, I think I'm starting to understand what this is. Tell me, what is a bourbon steward?
Well, the bourbon steward is somebody that has gone through Distilled Spirits Epicenter, and it's the next level next to a master distiller. You're not really a distiller, but you understand how distillation works. You do have to distill when you do the executive bourbon steward class, and you can break bourbons down blind. Wheated bourbons, rye bourbons, you got to be able to nose them and taste them blind and explain to the panel exactly what you have before you can become an executive bourbon steward.
You know, Stephen, I've been coming here for 4 years, and I first discovered Yellowstone here at the Great Smoke, and now I've enjoyed it even when I'm home. This particular bottle looks very fancy. There's numbers, there's dates, there's just all kinds of things that look so important on this bottle. So perhaps we could do a little nosing and tasting ourselves.
I think it's a great decision.
Terrific. Tell me what to do.
So what we've got here is a special distillery exclusive, and it is a single barrel. And so when you come to Kentucky, the Mecca of bourbon, you want to visit these distilleries, and you want to bring back something that nobody else can get. This is one of those. This is our enticement for you to make the trip to Kentucky and come visit us.
So if I want to buy this whiskey, I can't search for it. I can't walk into my local shop. I need to take a trip to Kentucky.
There will be single barrels in your local shops that have the same look, but it won't be the identical.
So
because a single barrel is a one-off.
So how do we tell the difference? How do I know that that's what it is?
Right here on the front label, it says hand-picked, and it has a name on it.
There it is.
There's 119 proof. And each one is hand-selected at our distillery. It is one of those where you have to make the journey to Kentucky to be able to pick a barrel. And they do the barrel picks with me out in our barrel tasting lodge. And I teach them how to break bourbons down not only by the barrel, but by the proof that they taste best at.
So, right now we are at full proof, right?
We are.
What do I do?
Well, you got to nose it. So blow across the top of your glass. That blows the ethanol off. Then nose it. Both sides of your nose pick up on different scents.
Yep.
Then the first sip is what I call an acclimation sip. 119 proof will tickle your tonsils.
Yes, sir.
So you want to acclimate your palate first with a small sip. Swirl it around a bit. Get
that
the
tickled a little more than my tonsils, Stephen.
It can.
Thank you for that.
Second sip is the one that you judge your whiskey on.
Okay.
You're already acclimated to the alcohol content. Now you want to kind of swirl it around in your mouth, do the Kentucky chew. A lot of flavor.
There's also a bit of heat almost. Excuse me, not a bit of heat, but a bit of sweetness I'm getting. Some fruit.
Caramels, vanillas, creme brulees. When you're using 75% corn, 13% rye, the rest in malted barley, that's a traditional Kentucky bourbon because it's high in corn. Kentucky grew corn. And the big thing about Yellowstone that I really feel like it's my passion is it's a give back to our National Parks Conservancy. We are one of the largest supporters of our National Parks Conservancy in America. So when you're drinking Yellowstone, you're drinking for a cause.
Now, see, I have a philanthropic heart. And often my wife asks, why are you drinking at home? But I can explain to my wife that actually I am preserving the parks of America one sip at a time, am I not?
God bless you, son.
I mean, this is magical stuff. Now, you mentioned the appropriate proof to drink at, right? Now, this being as high proof as it is, how do you approach sometimes either adding a little water or is there anything that you would do to this to taste
Mr.
it differently?
Beam, our master distiller's chagrin, I drink my bourbon on a block of ice when I'm doing it for enjoyment. I drink cast-strength whiskey all week long picking barrels, but when I'm sitting back to sip a bottle, I'm going to sip it on a crystal clear block of ice cut out of Alaska this morning.
And Stephen, I think whiskey, cigars, there can often be a level of intimidation, thinking that there are all these rules, there's all these procedures, you don't want to make a mistake. But in reality,
there are no mistakes drinking whiskey.
The only
I don't
mistake
care
is
if you
not
put a Coca-Cola in it.
And I think that's the important part
Absolutely.
for people to
Drink
understand.
it the way you like it.
That's it. Cut it, light it, and enjoy it. Open up a bottle, pour it with some friends, drink it by yourself, put it on ice.
At the distillery at Limestone, we encourage cigar smoking and whiskey drinking. So when you come to our distillery, you can sit out on the porch with paddle fans, puppies, cigars, and pours. So we highly encourage you guys that are cigar smokers to stop by. I always tell Mr. Beam, if they've got a cigar in one hand and they got a bourbon in the other, where the hell is their cell phone? It's non-existent.
I like that. Now, you happen to walk over here enjoying a cigar, so you are a cigar enthusiast as well.
Oh, yeah. In fact, we have some of our barrels being shipped to the Rocky Patel over in Nicaragua for his tobacco to be put in our wet single barrels to come out with a Yellowstone Presidente cigar in the future.
Well, you might have heard that here
barrel-aged
first.
Yellowstone cigar.
How about that? Tell me, when you are home and you're enjoying a cigar and you're enjoying a whiskey, are you going through the idea of pairing? Are you selecting the right whiskey once you taste that cigar to go hand in hand, or do you just pick your favorite whiskey, pick your favorite cigar, and go for it?
You've heard the story that opposites attract. I like to go opposite. If I'm drinking a very spicy bourbon, I like to go with a Corona cigar. If I'm drinking a very light bourbon whiskey, a Hibiki or something like that might be on the shelf, I'm going to go with a Maduro cigar, something that's going to complement it in the opposite direction. That's my personal enjoyment.
I find the same, especially when I'm trying to create more dynamic dialogue. If I really want to create the idea of a pairing, I love the opposites attract. But then sometimes you just want to have a cigar and a drink, in which case you keep it right down the middle and who cares, right?
Totally.
I think you said it best. There are no mistakes when smoking cigars or drinking whiskey other than not smoking cigars and drinking whiskey.
I think that's
Probably
absolute.
the only mistake we can make.
You always slow down when you got a whiskey and a cigar. It's going to take you a minute to go through that cigar, so that's always a great thing.
Oh, the boss is here.
I love it.
You are amazing. Can I borrow this one? Yes. You are amazing. I could listen to you talk all day. I just want to let you know, because I got to get up on the main stage a bit, but you were honestly brought in because I'm sick and tired of hearing Michael complain every year about his little bottle of water where everybody's drinking. They're all drinking nice down at Whiskey Row. So this is an homage to you, Mr. Herklots, so that you had a nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
You see, gang at home, we weren't forgotten this time.
No.
We weren't forgotten.
We were not.
Very nice.
You got the royal treatment.
Very nice. And let me tell you guys, this is serious whiskey. And for, what is it, 420 proof?
Oh, here you go.
19.
For 119 proof, this is smooth. It has a viscosity to it that almost counters the heat without tempering it with water. I mean, there's something a bit restrained, and it has a level of finesse that I'm really not used to with cast strength whiskey. What makes it so?
The fact that we vet it. We vet everything that we do at our distillery. Proof influences the characteristics of bourbon as much as the master distiller or barrel house manager. And so when you get involved with tasting barrels at different proofs, we tasted that at 109, 115, and 119 proof. Well, the angels didn't sing on this particular barrel until 119. At that point, you want to bottle it up because that's the proof it tastes the best at. And that's why our hand-picked collection that you see in these local liquor stores are getting worldwide acclaim. It's because you're getting the opportunity to taste something that's been heavily vetted by a group of people.
Stephen, I got to tell you, the Angels absolutely sang on this whiskey. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for the pour.
God bless
Salute
you all.
to you.
Wonderful show today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having an awful lot of fun here, and it has just begun. I got a nice little glass of whiskey, and now we are about to go to the main stage for the one and only Mr. Abe Delicious Dababneh and the first round of raffles. Let's go, Abe.